Me olvidé que estaba muteado. Buenas y santas, gente, como dice que les va. Espero que bien. Espero que bien. Ayer no streameé porque me salió algo. Pero hoy sí. Hoy sí. Proseguimos a proseguir. Why is Vivian was in the store. You need something. Es verdad, el Sacrifice Core. Vamos a encontrarlo. Es verdad que nos enteramos de que el Sacrifice Core era de mentira. Y no teníamos ni idea de dónde estaba el de verdad. Y Hugo estaba con vida. Eh,
Shaw, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
I see. Lord Python, you were here. Pumba. Ok. Sí, básicamente lo que sospechábamos. Hugo sigue con vida. Dos. No. Es verdad, cambiaron el coso de la cámara. Blind the... Eso es un pingüino. Sería muy cómico que fuera eso, pero no, seguro que es la que está acá. Sí. Claramente. Return to the video store. Ay, Captain. Bueno, vi la conferencia de Xbox. Presentaron un par de cosas interesantes. Aparte de mentirnos con Silksong. Otra vez. Pero estuvo interesante. Hugo and Camille.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the Creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The Creator will guide me.
I see.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Compared to Camille's motives, I'm more concerned about whether Hugo has more plans lined up.
Hugo. He...
Wise, Lycon just sent a message saying he's got something urgent that he needs to talk to us about now.
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
It seems like there's nothing left for me to do.
You can attend as her +1.
Plus one! Lord Phaethon, please come with me!
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
Sure. If we go together, we'll be able to keep an eye out for each other.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
I see. I'm ready. Prosigamos. Go meet Burton. Creo que leí que estaba en 6th Street. Eso espero. Sí, 6th Street.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Ahora un segundo que quiero subir un poco el volumen.
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Prosigamos.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Was there a special meaning to the dessert you mentioned just now? I thought he'd stay for longer, but
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burden wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busy.
All right. I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
Puta madre, muy simple.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
The security outside of the manor is really strict, but maybe it's more lax on the inside? Just in case, though, let's contact Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Then let's split up.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regard. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself. The bullet. How?
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine, my dear uncle.
Ok, creo que lo están haciendo muy bien con los actores de voz. No sé si el ZZZ tuvo algún problema con sus actores de voz. Espero que no. Pero sin duda alguna lo logro.
Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved.
definitivamente es momento para una pro screenshot. Porque está God.
Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course. If things really did go awry, I had alternative. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
No, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course, I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
Importa ellipsis.
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration. After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind, and that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? So, I can't. Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Aha! After who knows how long after enduring, Hugh finally awakens. Shit.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
All your fault. Oh shit. No, está alucinando.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you. Everything will get better. If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. Then I'll be so, Hugo. For the sake.
I see.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all. That's because you don't want to wake up again. Who are you? I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. You want to kill her, don't you? Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt. Yes, I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change. And have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being so... Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my... She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money without you. While she does it not torment you, kill her. For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well... Stop lying to yourself. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a... Do you still not get it? This is... If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world why forgive them. I'm not forgiving them. Or you know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, and that means so. I forgive you. I forgive myself. You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do.
Serena.
Ah, se fue al puerto. La concha de tu hermana Serena. Bueno, pobrecito Hugo.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hugo, do you ever wonder why
Concha de su hermana,
I had to die?
la tengo que encontrar para salir de esto.
Because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault.
¿Dónde Chota está?
If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
Tengo que encontrar rápido. Fuck. La warehouse. No voy a entrar al gato.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Chota está.
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came.
What a crawl bastard. Ok, vamos de vuelta.
I told you. Of course. Yes.
Mira, no te voy a mentir,
And the only child in the Ravenlock family. Lois. Here you go again. Trying to deny your desires. Deep down inside. You've always wondered. Asking it, don't you want to rip? Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased. They died by... Bore? Is that not karma? Power struggles, pitting kin against each other. Betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. Lycon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
Fuck.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man...
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set to seek revenge. You plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow. An easy feat. So, the one who killed innocents was...
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make. And you used the chaos to once again... This time you succeeded. You killed your own father. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge.
How is that?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart. I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place.
Yeah.
Even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. We are ultimately one and the same.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding.
Okay.
Entendí. Against what he said.
Ya entendí. Pobrecito Hugo, tuvo un pasado terrible. La cagó en algunos lugares. Que pin, que pan. Pobrecito Hugo. Pero no iba a haber forma que me fume 2 horas de... Ay no, pobrecito Hugo. 3 minutos está bien. Ok, esto va a estar divertido.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. Out of my way. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Give up.
No se llama correr, se llama salida táctica. Au. Puede que tal vez tenga un problema.
Prepare to kneel before me.
You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire.
Tal vez no. Tal vez voy a estar bien.
Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore.
Bueno, ni modo.
Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycon. Esta vez sí es Lycon de verdad, ¿verdad?
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
Uf, qué terrible.
This is just like what I saw in my dream. I guess there are still some lingering side effects.
Bueno, a ver, gente, ahí vengo. Tengo que ir al baño a hacer pipí. Bien, ahí estamos. Perdón la demora. Terminamos esto.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death.
Huh.
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But... I did have a very long dream. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
You mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone? I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird.
Just as I said before, I never considered perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has yet those in high positions still possess it. But just as you said, even if what we did was nothing, holds more value to me. All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics, if all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too—
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Ok, sí, acá estaba. Acá en este cuadro de diálogo que me estoy salteando, estaba el plan de Tops con Lycon y otras partes del plan. Que de seguro debía haber prestado atención, pero no. Porque hay que apresurarnos. Hay que ir más rápido, particularmente porque arranqué muy tarde el stream. Pero. Ya casi terminamos.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
You untie the workers.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
Allow me to reap your soul.
Porque la mayor parte de operadores de hielo son hombres.
More workers here.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
Oh shit.
To him, those workers are just another resource, no different from the ether his company mines in the hollow.
Fijémonos bien, fijémonos bien. Que no quiero perderme en ninguna de las cajitas.
Understood.
Yendo, no, llegando. Me equivoqué de lado. Era este.
There's more over there.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is...
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. It sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops.
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time, and the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before. Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like that.
Exactly! You'll be working in the hollow for several hours. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then, of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need...
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve...
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in...
I trust you.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, you're...
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Can't remember the last time we worked this well as a team.
Take this.
Your legs? How are they feeling?
Before I get angry.
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
Take this. I've merely learned to control my strength.
Freeze all evil!
Ah, damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can. for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the Main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the...
You always have a choice. All right, let's end the small talk here. Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them...
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some... I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Ugh.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now, the pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before...
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond...
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question.
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside.
And he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions or get on my... You know there's no way I'd allow myself to... Besides, back then...
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need... Enough. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location. Lycon. That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact.
Otra muy buena screenshot. Está bonita la historia entre ellos dos.
I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. And even before that, even now, I still think they deserve. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate.
You...
I know we may never... I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but... So... I could only accept... As long as I know... I will never become like my father. Like...
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot, too. I still disagree with Jack's words. And I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right. Even if... But... I will also allow you to walk your own path.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident. Not your fault. I'm doing well now. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the... I used to think you wanted power. That everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass...
I am a god. I am... Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. Just as I said before. I am the only one who can kill me? Let's go. I still have one last thing to do, to witness the end of Ravenlock.
Okay. Perfect.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the... I'm the master con artist, who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle. You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plan. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Wise, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad.
I see.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You two sure are, close?
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to...
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake. We don't know where the real one disappeared to.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethan's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
Bueno, lo hizo bien.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
Ok. Asumí que iba a ser algún truquito así, tipo en plan, no, el core tipo siempre estuvo en un lugar seguro. Bueno, terminemos esto. Y una vez terminado esto, ni modo. Tu mimir. Mayoritariamente porque tipo estamos como muy tarde. A ver. Acá tenemos suficiente para sacar una pool. Como me encantaría tener esos 2 tiros que me faltan. Acá está la warehouse. Let's go. No tendremos un momento Aikama Live al estilo Miyabi cortando medio universo, pero asumiré que va a estar copado.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
No había nada por acá, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad? Solo para confirmar.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
Allow me to... We need to take care of the guards first. Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here.
Hugo, get the guards first.
You just stepped into your own grave.
Fools.
Understood.
Burn the corner. I'm part of Mockingbird.
In position.
How irksome.
Es una combinación curiosa de personajes. Y funciona bien, ¿eh?
Burn the corner.
Funciona muy
Tales
bien.
for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Out of my way.
En serio, todavía quedaron
Scram before I
con
can act.
You better not get my trust.
Understood.
Truth is a beloved fairy tale. Don't look straight at the moon. A miraculous moment.
More of
Listo.
Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina has an
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
Sí, que se la hizo, ¿eh?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to us being separated in the Hollow, so I'm worried about Wise's safety. Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't gotten used to it yet.
Vivian stands behind us. She gazes at one of them.
This is the future I saw. Lord Pathan. I'm sorry. This time. make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
Vivian. Tranquila. Es solucionable. Todavía podemos pedir apoyo de PubSec
Leave this to me,
y
Lord
Section 6. Todavía no está tan mal. Todavía se puede solucionar esto, Vivian. No hay que usar el suero del flaco loco.
Don't touch her. You better not get my trust.
Con completa y total confianza en tus habilidades, Vivian, pero tengo miedo de lo que vas a hacer con el suero ese.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises. There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
Hey, missing workers.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
What?
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options. They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed. And therefore, in any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration? That was the first time you felt hope. Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration. Only to do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses. Without the... Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifice. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel. No. Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, Then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that one day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that I destroyed that hope with my own hand. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return?
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
¿Perdón?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone—
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. You've always followed my orders, and you will—
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right? I was certain, then and there, that this would start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian.
Fuck.
Let's take out these ethereals first. You better not get my trust dirty. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. Guilty. Look around. Nana. Tina. Worms belong in dirt.
Es que se puso interesante la trama.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
A ver. Hola, hola. Creo que ahí volvimos. Creo. Pero nada, pasó algo curioso. Como que agarró y crasheó la gráfica. Con lo cual me sorprendió. Y nada, ahí estoy esperando a que se abra el juego para poder volver y seguir de forma pacífica y tranquila. Por lo menos terminar la temporada. Quiero terminar la Season 1. Ah, mierda. Está repitiendo la comida. Pero nada, quiero terminar la Season 1. Pero no esperaba que se crasheara. Hace un buen rato que no se venía crasheando tipo los drivers de la gráfica. Por eso fue que me sorprendió más que nada. Porque créame que lo puse con strikes de varias cosas. Entonces, nada, eso fue algo que me sorprendió. Pero ni modo. Ahora simple y llanamente vamos a esperar a que se abra esto. Ah, claro. Me olvidé. ¿Dónde era esto? Sí, acá. Ahora dejamos que... Pero ni modo, ahora cuando terminemos esto, voy a tener que ponerme a ver los drivers de la gráfica de vuelta. La puta que los parió. Qué paja. Por eso si se sienten amigables y generosos para contribuir con el mágico presupuesto. Particularmente porque tipo... Jaja. Técnicamente debería actualizar toda la PC. Técnicamente, dicho eso, no hay plata para actualizar toda la PC. Así que la Poltato PC deberá cumplir el trabajo. De la mejor forma que pueda. Ahí va, ahí volvimos. Ahora debería cargar el juego. Denle un segundo. Denle 2 segundos. Dale jueguito que podés. Total se cerró abruptamente. Estoy seguro de que ejecuté el juego como administrador. Así que voy a asumir que no está tomando la pantalla del juego porque está cargando. Asumiré eso. Ruego por el... Ahí va. Continue. Ahí va. Ahí va, ahí veo que dice now loading. Hermoso. Encima justo se estaba poniendo interesante. No me quedé hablando mucho esta vez porque... Nada. Se estaba poniendo interesante. Y tipo, quiero ver cómo termina esto. Mayoritariamente porque se veía muy interesante. No es porque me spoileé, no es porque es tarde. Y definitivo y totalmente no es porque mi horario de sueño está completo y totalmente destruido. Hecho pedazos. Hecho añicos. Y definitivo y totalmente no porque iba a jugar al Resident Evil 5 con un amigo. Y ese amigo se emborrachó demasiado, entonces... Ah, verga.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian? You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father. Losing Camille. I wish you had never come in. At first, when father brought you, there are so many exaltists. Yet but when father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping father select a because it meant you were different from all those other people. But soon, I grew jealous.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, of course. The same. I was terrified. I knew if that day ever came, father would not hesitate. And when that day did come, I hated you.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... Why are you still... And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known...
Because... It's the only thing that makes me more special than you. It proves I had father's trust. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home. Ever since you were young, you were happy to gain recognition, but in the end, you discovered you were being used. So you felt then, what about me? All I ever had. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. The only purpose I had was I've never been taught anything else. It is what little value I have. In the end, you took even that from me. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. But have you ever wondered if maybe...
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about save. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could... Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. Okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't. I have nothing left. If what I won't...
A ver, vamos a ver qué hace.
I don't want to hate myself. So I can only hate you for killing my father. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and... Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and stop. Vivian, if I had never...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Ni modo. Esa perra estaba loca. Entonces había que matarla.
Tina, the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
El bicho que pega un huevo.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
Pega un montón o ya le bajé media vida. Bueno, o sea que también él me bajó media vida. Dios mío, cómo me encanta cómo hicieron la música de combate. Pakistan is in the bag.
Vivian, behind you!
Wise!
What happened? What the...
Vivian!
Wise, don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
No!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
Perdón, ¿pero qué? ¿Acabé de curar corrupción? ¿Acabé de curar corrupción de Ether? Excuse me? What in the actual hell?
Wise. Wise. Wise, you're finally awake.
I'm at the store? I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon's serum. Is she okay?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message earlier saying he got her checked over and she was all right. Do you remember what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost consciousness. What happened after that?
When I let Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort, Wise?
I'm a bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we can discuss the details then.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry for worrying you, Belle.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here now.
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo? Lycon? Did either of you guys see it?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke. and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
Hold up.
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
A gift from our teacher? How come I never knew about it?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
The way you said that just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Okay. Sin duda alguna fue. Seguimos sin tener suficiente para hacer una pool de 10. ¡Maldita sea! ¡Ah! A ver, vamos a ver cuánto le queda a esto. Journey. Sí, efectivamente era el final de temporada. No, no era... Sí, era el final de temporada, ¿verdad? ¡Yay! ¡Yay! Lo logramos, señores, terminamos la temporada. New Eridul continues to coexist with sacrifices and neither Se logró, señores. Se terminó la temporada. Ah. Qué bonito. Finalmente. Bueno, arranquemos la segunda temporada. Un poquito más podemos hacer. Idealmente hacemos hasta que lleguemos hasta la nueva zona de Wi-Fi. Ahora, dicho eso, sí, la verdad no les voy a mentir, me gustaría llegar a la zona de Wi-Fi lo más pronto posible. Ahora, técnicamente tengo temor de que me falle la gráfica, pero tal vez esto es rápido.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could count him as a neighbor of mine. Is there anything special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart, like Howl.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership. Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Huh. You even know feng shui? I'm happy to hear that. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Mystic?
What?
Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit? Any details you can give?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
Better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. But since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Bueno, vamos a ir con la Chinese Lady. Evidentemente vamos a ir con la Chinese Lady. No es porque sea una sexy Chinese Lady, sino porque es una sexy Chinese Lady. Digo, es una muy buena investigadora y va a darnos más respuestas seguramente. Porque los juegos de Hoyo son altamente conocidos por darnos múltiples respuestas. ¿Verdad que sí? Go to Lumina Square. Porque nunca ocurrió en eso de los juegos de Joyo de dejarnos muchas más preguntas que respuestas. Bueno, en realidad siempre dejan muchas más preguntas que respuestas. Pero por lo general son temas que no tienen mucha importancia. O que sí tienen reformulo. Sí tienen importancia para construcción del mundo. No tienen importancia en la inmediatez de la historia.
Please, help me check my fortune! Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
So this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter. Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session. All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish Wealth and Desire.
Banish Wealth and Desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Nada. Yeah. Listo, bomba. Let's go, people.
Yishuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Ah, this is the one.
Seems it's closed.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived. So since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Tipo, Yuan, no la quiero asustar, pero esto es lo que significa tipo esconder la información a la gente. Es exactamente eso. Shifu Yuan. No quisiera tipo molestarla con esos ligeros detalles, molestos detalles de esconder la información a la gente. Así es. Workbench, ¿qué es esto? Se me actualizó. Ah, claro. Mutantes etéreos. Season B. Astronomical Moment. Corner Archive. Mockingbird. Ah, una lástima que no tenga ninguno de los dos. No voy a polear por ninguno de los dos. Wi-Fi Península. Ahí va. Ahí va, ahí va,
Let's
ahí
go to
va.
bed early, Bill. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
Gotcha. Nighty-night, Wise.
Shifu Shiyuan. Man, she's so cool.
Shifu? Shifu! Whoa! You're up earlier than usual? Or have you not slept? Is there something on your mind?
No, Fufu. I was just stargazing, trying to divine what's to come. The hour has arrived. I must go pick up the new disciples. This time, I'll escort them personally.
Ahí va. Season 2, Chapter 1. Where Clouds Embrace the Dawn. Entremos.
Mr. Mayor, we've met with the investigator you mentioned.
I see. What do you think of her, my friends?
Her way of doing things is pretty special. She's very different from the stereotypical mystic. She even helped us when we ran into ethereals inside the Hollow. I still don't really understand what those techniques of hers can do, but she certainly seems like a highly capable investigator.
Looks like you got along well. She can be a bit unpredictable, but her skills are beyond doubt. Whenever a crisis strikes, she and Yunquei Summit have proven to be reliable partners. You'll also be cooperating with Yunquei Summit in the upcoming investigation.
So, what exactly are we investigating?
I recently received a notice from the Hollow Investigative Association. They said Lemnian Hollow observation data has been frequently showing abnormal readings. The situation is worst around the Waifei Peninsula ruins. That location is currently the Porcelain Production Center under Tops's management.
Porcelain. Isn't that the special material used to block ether? So it's produced in Lemnian Hollow.
Yes. Right now, the Hollow observation data from that area has shown a large number of abnormal signals. The porcelain supply has also been delayed. Initially, I thought it was due to a production issue, until I obtained a photograph through a special channel. I'll send it to you. I suspect you're very familiar with the person in it.
Ajá. ¿Qué? Perdón. Wait a second. ¿Qué?
It's our teacher. Carol Arna? But how? Isn't she...
That's right. Presumed dead during the fall of the old capital, though her remains have yet to be found or identified. I was equally shocked when I first saw this photo and initially questioned its authenticity. I've since had it examined, and the photo has been confirmed genuine. Unfortunately, we'll never know who the photographer was. The only thing we can know for certain is that it came from the porcelain production area near Waifei Peninsula, inside Lemnian Hollow.
So she's alive? And she's there? No. Something feels off about this whole thing. As much as I'd like for it to be true, we'd better investigate first before we draw any conclusions.
I was thinking the same thing. Besides, if she's really there, then we need to be extra careful about keeping a low profile. We'll take the commission, Mr. Mayor. When should we head out?
Good. Your reactions were much calmer than I expected. You are indeed her students. I've already spoken with Yixuan. She will be inspecting the situation in Waifei Peninsula as a special investigator. You can tag along under the guise of Yunquei Summit disciples. This will also be an opportunity to discover your potentials under her guidance. Leave the specifics of the operation to her. She just sent me a message saying she's getting ready to come meet you.
Understood. We'll talk to her.
Good, then I'll leave the investigation to you. I hope everything goes swimmingly.
Sin duda alguna, tipo, fue una foto particular. Yuan Shifu.
Val, Wise, I'm here to pay you a formal visit as agreed. The mayor messaged me and said that you've accepted the commission. Is that right?
The mayor said he found a photograph of Carol Arna in Waifei Peninsula. So, we want to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, I've heard Mayflower mention it. Even though the world accuses her of being the culprit behind the old capital's fall, as her students, you still choose to believe that she's innocent and that there's more to the story. Such devotion is admirable. Since we'll be cooperating together on this investigation, Yunquai Summit will of course aid you in uncovering the source of that photo.
Thank you, Yishuan Shifu. Thank you so much for giving our teacher the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know Carol Arna personally, but I trust your judgment. We can investigate the photo and the observation data anomalies in tandem. When the time comes, we'll certainly be relying on your holo navigation skills.
Not a problem. You can leave the holo business to us, Shifu.
By the way, I also promised Mayflower that I'd teach you how to develop your potential. Yunquai Summit has rules that the techniques are not to be taught to outsiders. However, since I am the master, exceptions can be made. If you're willing, you can temporarily register yourselves as nominal disciples of Yunquai Summit. Don't worry, this is only out of convenience for the operation and will have no binding power over you, which means it's also unnecessary for you to follow the formalities and call me Shifu like the disciples.
We'll still call you Shifu. You are teaching us how to control our ether aptitude after all.
Exactly. Even though we're only nominal disciples, you've still done your part by teaching us. Plus, that's what they say in the movies.
You're putting the cart before the horse, but I suppose it's fine. Since you're calling me Shifu, I'll make sure your fellow seniors take care of your daily needs once we arrive in Waifei Peninsula. Also, take this.
What's this? A Yunquai Summit Disciples uniform?
Indeed. You are nominal disciples of Yunquai Summit now. The uniforms will also help avert suspicion. Do you remember the last time we went to Lumina Square? I was there to pick up the custom accessories for your uniforms.
Oh, I see.
So that's why Shifu was so secretive last time. Although, Shifu seems very well prepared. Could it be you're actually eager to take on new disciples?
Senior Wise makes a good point.
That is not the case. Don't make wild assumptions now, you two. It's just that a reading I did had foretold these events. That's all.
Alright. It must be Shifu's amazing divination skills. Junior Bell, looks like we're mistaken. Speaking of, since Shifu knows how to divine, have you done a reading for this operation?
I have indeed, though the result was not very auspicious. Rest assured, I have prepared for everything.
Prepared for everything?
I took out insurance policies. You're also covered.
Hold on. Insurance? Was the reading that dangerous?
Master, urgent reminder. Big data forecasting shows that this investigation may conflict with the interests of TOPS. Speculation. The probability of you encountering an accident is over 91.3%. It is recommended that you register Yishuan as an emergency contact. I will contact her when necessary.
Fairy, what are you doing here?
Oh, and who's this? A fellow mystic?
Shifu, this is our AI assistant, Fairy.
This assistant is quite accurate with its readings. Is this the new big data fortune telling that everyone's talking about lately? I heard they can even tell fortunes based on blood and personality types. Must be a secret technique from another school. Very well. Since you already know big data fortune telling, you're exempt from studying divination.
Thanks, Shifu. Wait, we're getting off topic. We were talking about how dangerous the investigation would be.
My reading said the investigation will have many twists and turns, but it also said our misfortune could be turned into a blessing. There's no need to worry. I'll be with you. It's just better to be safe than sorry. Hence the insurance.
True. We should be fine with Shifu by our side.
Mm-hmm. Mayflower also made special arrangements and dedicated an airship route to this operation. I tested the flight with your seniors before. It went smoothly and Tops didn't give us any trouble. The mayor also prepared a temporary HDD device for you in Wi-Fi Peninsula. However, one of you must go there first while the other stays behind for remote tuning.
I'll go first. Belle can stay behind for remote tuning while I scope out the situation. She can join us when everything's settled.
Wise, I should go first.
Excuse you? It's Senior Wise. Seems I'm the more professional one here. It's decided. I'll go first.
But...
Belle, it's fine, really. Besides, Shifu's with me. I'm sure we can handle anything.
That's right. As your Shifu, your safety is my priority.
Fine. We'll do it your way. But please be careful out there.
Bien, ahí va. Ahora me van a introducir a qué tipo tenemos outfit. Proxy outfit. Good drip. Good drip. Ajá. Bueno, tenemos data de Follow Zero. Tell Shiyu and Shifu that you are ready to go. Acá. Sí.
Oh.
Quiero abrir el mapa. Quiero abrir el mapa. Fuck. Hasta que no lleguemos a Wi-Fi Península, no cortamos. Una vez que lleguemos a Wi-Fi Península y tipo me dejen navegar el mapa con libertad, ahí sí cortamos. Pero se puso interesante el asunto de la cosa. El asunto de la cosa efectivamente se puso interesante. Wise Head to the Airship Center. Ahí va.
Is that Lemnian Hollow? Looks like we're almost there. Luckily, it's been pretty smooth sailing.
Indeed.
Target is approaching the designated location.
What's going on?
We're losing altitude!
Target neutralized.
Fuck. Ahora entiendo por qué entrábamos a pelea directamente. Entramos en Lemnian Hollow.
I'm feeling a bit dizzy.
Es la
It's a
airship
good
de
thing that
antes.
Fisher was there. This could have been much worse. What is this? It looks so weird. Hold on. This might be the corruptive substance we read about in the files. Is this miasma? Either way, I better keep my distance.
Sí, yo estoy buscando las cajitas. Continue looking for Shi-Yuan Shifu. Oh shit. Shi-Yuan Shifu. ¿Esos son nuevos?
Shifu, there you are.
Cycle of yin and yang. At decree. Let's make this quick.
Me parece increíble cómo se maneja Shi-Yuan.
Wise, there you are. Are you all right? Are you injured?
I'm fine. Shifu came just in time. The ethereals couldn't get to me. That was terrifying. The airship suddenly lost altitude and crashed.
Wise, there's something I need to tell you. I inspected the crashed airship and found evidence of an explosion. It seems that someone attacked us with a ranged weapon on the way.
An attack with a ranged weapon? So this wasn't an accident, but a
Correct. Just now, I spotted a few figures in the distance. It looked like they were keeping an eye on us. I wanted to chase after them, but your safety matters more than finding out who they are. So, I searched the fissures around the crash location to look for you. Thankfully, I had anticipated trouble, so I brought a copy of Lemnian Hollow's carrot data, which saved a lot of time.
As expected of Shifu, you're so well prepared. But who were those people that attacked us?
It doesn't matter. Your safety is what's most important. They won't dare approach now that I'm around. As for their identity, we'll find out who they are in time. For now, let's find a way out of the hollow and head towards Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Pues sí, ni modo, ¿no?
Shifu, was that a Rinkwei summit technique you just used?
Indeed. The principles of such techniques are in fact rather simple. Corrupted substances inside the hollow have different biofrequencies.
Ajá. Ahí va. Ahí se me habilitaron varios eventos que no se me habían habilitado antes. Hollow Zero. 6 Great Hollows. Claro. Helios Academy. Ajá. Gracias, Shifu.
There's a lot of ethereals nearby. I should steer clear.
Supongo que después exploraré bien por cajitas.
Parrot data indicates a nearby fissure leading out of the hollow. Let's locate that first.
Así que vamos a estar temporalmente atascados.
Shifu, we finally made it. But this is the sea? Looks like we're still a distance from Wi-Fi.
Well, given our current options... Wise, can you swim?
Swim? Shifu, you mean you want us to swim across? That looks a bit far. Shifu, is this really necessary?
Relax, it's only a last resort. The crash made a lot of noise. I'm sure someone will come and investigate. Besides, there's a waterway toward Phylum Heights nearby. We should be seeing ships around.
Thank goodness. I really thought you were going to swim over. Over there, a ship.
Passing cargo ship.
Haya, 도스레 한번 살초에 못해야지.
니들 하면서 와이파이 대야 당신 뭐 원년 달리 대합생라?
Sai, phong the hang on min chatapla, buyoya leti podega. Lolay face.
Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't understand a word.
Oh, it's just a local dialect. Don't worry about it. I contacted your senior earlier. She'll come pick us up here.
My senior? Right. Rinkway Summit has many disciples. There must be others before me. And since Belle and I only just became disciples today, does that make us the juniors of juniors in Rinkway Summit?
That's right. I have a few other disciples. Since you joined last, you are indeed everyone's juniors. But don't stress over it. Just treat them normally. You can also ask them for help if you need anything.
Shifu, what are my seniors like? I'm curious.
Patience. You'll see soon enough.
Soon after the ship arrives in the nearby.
So, this is the place. You said someone will pick you up.
Yes, I've contacted my disciple. She's on her way, so she should be here.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shifu. Fufu's here. Huh? Who's it? Aha! So you must be the little junior Shifu spoke of. Oh, wait. You seem kind of familiar. Have we met before? I don't quite remember. Anyway, let me introduce myself again. I'm Jufufu, and I'll be your senior here. Shifu was being all secretive before. I see now we have quite the interesting junior here. You've got nothing to worry about with Senior Fufu around. If anything comes up, I'll handle it.
Thank you so much, Senior Fufu. If I have any questions, I'll be sure to ask.
Ask me anything. Food, entertainment, training. Oh, I know a great tea house nearby.
Fufu, let's continue the conversation when we've returned to Swabian Temple. We've just exited a hollow.
I'm sorry, Shifu. I'll take you to the temple now. Oh, would it be okay if I show Junior Wise around on the way back?
Sure, I'll leave that to you. Then I'll see you back at Swabian Temple. Don't stay out too long.
Got it. Oh, right. Let me pay the boat fare first. Thank you for helping us. How much do we owe you?
Young lady, it sounds like you're all from Swabian Temple, yes? It's not my place to take your dennies, no.
Huh? But it's what we owe you.
I can't take your dennies. People like me wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you all back then. Anyway, you should go back and rest now. Oh, and make sure you steer clear of the hollow from now on.
All right, we got it. Thank you so much. If you need any help in the future, come find us at Swabian Temple.
Thank you kindly.
Ok, yo tendré mis problemas con los burros. Ahora, Fufu es muy bonita. Es muy tierna. Es muy tierna.
Well, Shifu's gone back to Swabian Temple, so I guess we're free to... Come on, Wise, I'll show you around.
Es muy tierna. Es muy tierna y es muy bonita. Finally, Wi-Fi Península. Sí que costó, Sí que costó. Hubieron peleas. Hubieron historias de Hugos. Full of the old capital information.
Junior Wise, this is your first time in Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, I've never been here before.
Dennis.
Then stay close to me or you might get lost.
Lemian Hollow. Según tengo entendido, es uno de los hollows más grandes que hay.
Check this out! Wi-Fi's iconic cable car. Getting around.
Apenas me habilite el mundo libre, lo cortamos de vuelta. Not bad. Que no se note de que el juego está hecho por chinos, No quiero decir nada, pero que no se note de que el juego está hecho por chinos. No es que le estamos dedicando la segunda temática a... El segundo salón. Digo, no, salón no. Ciudad. La segunda ciudad se la estamos dedicando completa y totalmente a China. Que curiosamente eso es algo curioso que pasa con los juegos de Hoyo. Porque en Genshin y en Honkai Star Rail pasó exactamente lo mismo. En Genshin tenés tipo Mosda y después la segunda ciudad era como una ciudad extremadamente china. Y después en Honkai Star Rail sí tenías la estación espacial de Herta como tutorial. Después tenías el primer mundo. Y después en el segundo mundo al que ibas era como muy chino.
So, what did you think? Not bad, huh?
Ojo, ojo, vamos a polear al final. Vamos a polear al final. Terminamos la misión.
Their tea here has a fresh, delicate flavor.
Pero Dios mío, hasta la mesera que nos sirva el té está mejor que el café que tomamos en Nueva Irigo. La puta madre.
This shop is called Good Goods. They have a bunch of fun stuff too.
No tenemos un bambú vendiéndonos mierda, sino que tenemos una persona que también está bonita. Dios mío. Ahora entiendo por qué quieren venderme China.
Fluffy is full of adorable animals.
No entiendo que se supone que sea la persona esta. Es un furro. Iba acumulando puntos Wi-Fi y de repente dejó de acumularlos. Welcome to Wi-Fi. Tops employee.
Compensation you promised before. Why hasn't it been issued yet? When are the Denny's coming? I have someone sick at home waiting for me.
Enough. Master Damien said the compensation will take time to process. Expect a reply in
2 days? It's already taking forever.
Don't push us too far! If you don't give us an explanation for the incident, we'll expose you to the paper!
Oh? You might want to rethink that. Master Damien promised compensation and he will deliver accordingly. That's his duty as the head of Porcelumex. But if you refuse to believe Master Damien and insist on causing a scene, don't forget, Porcelumex has access to the best lawyers of Tops, as well as many other necessary...
3 days. If we don't get an answer in 3 days, we're going straight to Damien next time.
What were these guys arguing over? I thought there was going to be a fight. Something about compensation?
Oh yeah, the captain who rescued us mentioned that. Apparently there was an accident at the porcelain production site inside the hollow. Those workers must be involved. I think they were asking Tops for compensation? Sounds like that Damien guy's the one in charge around here. Seems like he's
Yeah, you're right. Top subsidiary. It just sounds evil. If a shady company like that gets in my way, I'd give him a good beating. Just like the protagonist from the Demon Vanquishing Tiger. I'll teach him a lesson.
Es muy tierna. Es muy tierna. Es muy tierna.
The Demon Vanquishing Tiger? That one's a classic. I think the protagonist was a Tiger Thyran, a skilled mystic called...
Wait, my childhood idol! Though, I learned later on that she wasn't a Tiger Thyran like me. She was actually played by a Cat Thyran, but I guess that couldn't be helped. Tiger Thyrans are rare after all.
So Senior Fufu is really a Tiger Thyran. When I heard the name Jufufu before, I thought,
What are you trying to say? Did you think I was an orange Cat Thyran?
Ay, Dios mío, es muy tierna. Es muy tierna, me muero.
Orange Cat Thyrans are cute too. Unless, Senior Fufu, you have something against them?
Huh? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, orange cats look lazy and they aren't the best fighters. Not saying they're bad or anything, they're just... What I'm trying to say is, I don't have anything against them. Yeah, that's my final verdict as your senior.
Oh, es muy
Anyway,
tierna.
let's stop there with the orange cats and hurry back to Swabian Temple. Everyone's waiting for us.
Sí, por favor, que me quiero ir a dormir.
Up ahead! That's the temple's main gate.
Ahí va. Wi-Fi Main Temple. Sovian Temple.
Welcome, Junior, to the one and only Swabian Temple!
Soybian.
Yinhu! Shuyan, the newcomer is here!
Kitty! Catch it!
Please excuse them. And welcome to Zero Bien Temple.
No sé quién es el tercer flaco, pero los otros dos tipo los vi.
Where did it come from? Maybe it's someone's pet?
I'll find a safe place for it, then check with the neighbors to see if anyone knows where it came from. Fufu, since Wise is here, why don't you introduce him to everyone and give him a rundown of the temple?
No problem. Leave it to me, Shifu.
I'll take care of this little fella first. Wise, remember to come see me after.
Got it, Shifu.
Right. Let me introduce you. This is our new junior, Wise. Wise, these are your seniors. Ye Shi Yuan and Pan In Hu.
Nice to meet you. I'm Wise. I'm still learning the ropes here, so I'm grateful for any guidance you can offer.
Oh, your reputation precedes you. So this is the newcomer that Shifu has been mulling over.
Very good. You look full of energy. Come, come. You must be hungry. Oh, what would you like to eat? I'll cook something for you. I'm in charge of the kitchen here at Yinghui Summit. If nothing else, I guarantee that my cooking will satisfy you, Junior Wise. If you can't decide on what to have, I'll just make you some chasu buns. My chasu buns will make you fall over.
Is it ordering time? Oh, wonderful. I would like some braised pork and fried chicken wings and...
Senior Fufu, Junior Yinhu is offering to cook for Junior Wise, not you. If you're hungry, have some dry bread from the storage. It'll mold if you don't eat it soon.
Huh? Oh, you're right. I should let Junior place his order.
I can eat the dry bread. Senior Fufu can order what she wants.
Why put yourself through that? Just let Senior Fufu take care of them.
That's right. Senior Fufu will stuff it all down, even if she has to pinch her nostrils.
Hey, you two! I'm not a garbage disposal!
Please, Senior Fufu, try to show some empathy. Junior Wise and Shifu just fell into a hollow and require ample rest and nutrition to recover. Speaking of, we've flown in that airship before and haven't had any issues. So what happened this time? Shifu even took out a new accident insurance policy just before her trip. Awfully convenient, isn't it? And all this was part of her plan to claim insurance, Denny's. Yes, this makes sense.
Don't let your cynical imagination run away with you, Senior Shuyuan. Yinghui Summit's finances aren't that terrible. Junior Wise, pay him no mind. He tends to question everything. But I must ask, what...
I couldn't tell you out in public, but our airship was attacked.
Attacked? So it wasn't an accident?
That's right. Shifu inspected the airship afterward. Looks like someone deliberately hit it with a rocket.
How dare they attack members of Yunquei Summit? We'll teach them a lesson once we find out who they are.
This attack might be an attempt to obstruct our investigation. Junior Wise, I heard Shifu say you are Faithin, the famous proxy, yes? Now that you're part of Yunquei Summit, our hollow investigation progress will surely speed up. It's possible that someone out there didn't want to see that happen, hence the airship ambush. The operation was also arranged in secret by the mayor, yet somehow, someone learned of it. According to the original schedule, you and your sibling were supposed to take the airship to Waifei Peninsula together. If it weren't for Shifu changing it at the last minute and deciding to escort you personally, things might have taken a grim turn.
I see. It's a good thing she was there.
That's right. Shifu decided to go because her reading of the trip showed signs of danger. Seems her divinations were as accurate as ever. But with this airship crash, I bet a lot of people are aware that Yinghui Summit has returned to Zero Bien Temple now.
Don't worry, Junior Yinhu. With Shifu here, those scoundrels won't dare to come pick a fight.
What do you mean by returned? Don't you live here?
This isn't where Yunquei Summit's main sect lies. Zero Bien Temple is just one of our older bases. Ever since the old capital fell, hardly anyone's come back here. We reconvened in secret this time per the mayor's request to investigate Lemnian Hollow. We tried our best to tidy up the place ahead of time, but the accommodations are still less than ideal.
I see. It's fine. I'm not too picky about living conditions. Thank you all for going through the trouble.
We have other core members of Swabian Temple. Right now, they're out on their own investigation missions. I'll save the introductions for when you meet.
Senior Fufu, Junior Wise must be tired. Shouldn't we let him rest? I'll prepare the food in the meantime.
Por favor.
Oh, you're right. We should let Junior Wise rest first.
Por favor.
Thank you, Senior Yinhu. But there's no need to cook for me. I'm really not hungry. I'll take a look around and get familiar with the place instead.
Wise, you're here. Have you met the others? Did they leave?
Senior Fufu introduced me to two of them. They've been very welcoming.
Glad to hear it. I'm afraid we can't hide Yunquei Summit's return to Swabian Temple any longer. Not after the airship crash. Since operating covertly is no longer an option, we might experience increased difficulty for our investigation. Not to mention that even the mayor's special airship route has been leaked somehow. Our opponent certainly knows what they're doing. But don't worry, no matter what they're planning, we just need to take them as they come.
I'm glad you're here, Sifu. As for the investigation, yes. Let's take it one step at a time.
Well said. Anyway, why don't you familiarize yourself with the area? Swabian Temple doesn't accommodate visitors often, but at least it's quiet here. If you have any questions, you can come ask me, or Fufu and the others.
Speaking of, I actually do have a question. Sifu, why is this place called Swabian Temple?
Swabian means something like casual or whatever in the local dialect. The name came from a senior member of Yunquei Summit. It's said that when she was scouting for a base location, she spent an entire week here surveying the feng shui. When the original landowner then asked her why she was spending so much time there, she said she was just casually looking. In actuality, she was trying to hide the fact that this place had outstanding feng shui. Eventually, she bought the land to build the temple. The workers kept joking about it, and the name Swabian Temple stuck.
And here I thought there's some deep philosophical meaning or something.
As for the reason why it was abandoned, that goes back to when the old capital fell. Story for another time, perhaps. Despite the temple being uninhabited all this time, everyone still took turns to come here and clean up the place. Since our current objective led us back here, Paninhu and the rest returned earlier to set things up and check out the situation. If the investigation goes smoothly from this point on, then we should expect to live here for a while. You'll have access to all facilities throughout your stay.
Understood. I'll casually look around too.
You're a quick learner, aren't you? One more thing. Now that you are a nominal disciple of Yunquei Summit, as per tradition, every newcomer must receive a reading for blessings and to ward off misfortune. Come find me when you're ready. Oh.
Ay, sí. Es un perro. Postre, me estás diciendo que tipo todavía no termina la misión, loco. Let me out. Sunfei Harm, I guess. Ok, Greater Fortune. Que no se note que no sé nada. Gracias, por favor. Finalmente. A ver, vamos a ver cómo se ve el Volume Heights Unlocked. Quick Nav. ¿Cómo se ve Wi-Fi Península? Volume Heights. Swabian Temple, Stormguard, Volume Heights. Igual puedo volver al Scott Outpost o Lumina Square en un toque. Wow. ¿En serio puedo administrar? Nah. Ah, no. Por 3 segundos me asusté, ¿eh? Por 3 segundos pensé que tipo íbamos a poder administrar... Íbamos a poder administrar la tienda con eso y me iba a quedar como nah. Pero bueno, gente. Llegamos a Wi-Fi Península. Finalmente se logró. A ver, ¿qué se habilitó acá? Hate with Flowers. Ah, ok. El mini evento ese. Pero antes de irnos, vamos a hacer esto. A ver si me sale. Algo me va a salir. Espero que sea el WBO Engine de la Shifu. A ver. Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Ya está, no necesito saber nada más. Hermoso. Hermoso. Hermosos. Fue tan hermoso que tipo te diría casi que... ¿Qué coso? Que pulimos por astrayado. A pesar de que me interesa poco y nada. ¿Sabes qué? No. No vamos a puliar por astrayado. Vamos a ahorrar para Yufufu. Es muy tierna. Es muy tierna. No por otro motivo. No por otro motivo. No sé qué hace. No tengo ni idea qué hará. Pero es muy tierna. Lo tenemos. Igual hay un montón de cosas que podemos farmear acá. Así que nada, gente. Muchísimas gracias por venir a los que vinieron. Muchísimas gracias por quedarse a los que se quedaron. Perdón por la interrupción esa que quedó ahí media cortada, pero después cuando lo suba a YouTube lo meteré todo junto. Así que nada. Los veré mañana para seguir viendo más cómo prosigue Wi-Fi. Aprovechando de que estoy haciendo esta sucesión de seguir jugando al ZZZ. Por lo menos vamos a llegar hasta el final de la historia antes de desaparecer del ZZZ y ver qué hacer. Vamos a ver, hay alguien streameando. Había visto a Furan, pero Furan estaba con sus amigos. Y Furan sigue con sus amigos. Y ya tiene mucha gente, así que como que no puedo entrar y pasar desapercibido. Pero bueno, muchísimas gracias por venir a los que vinieron. Muchísimas gracias por quedarse a los que se quedaron. Y con un poco de suerte los veo mañana. Así que bye bye.